NWA Mountain State, the flagship of the National Wrestling Alliance, bringing you great wrestling action sanctioned by the NWA.
Oh my God! All-American knockout!
We go to a judge's decision. Judge's decision.
You see Ron Sexton looking on Scotty. Measures in. Shooting star press! Parker, look out!
He's got one measure. Super kick again!
Ricky Shane misses though. Dozer catches him.
Tune in each week to see the greatest stars in independent wrestling along with your hosts, Stephen Hensley and Jacques Molière.
How you doing, everybody? We're your hosts. I'm Jacques Molière here with the famous Dean Bibb, and I just want to let everybody know we are close to our 300th episode. Do you believe that? 300 episodes right here on Fox 59.
That's incredible, man. That is year upon year, and we thank you guys for coming along with the ride. Yes, and we want to let everybody know that we've got the Scrap Daddy, the NWA four-time World Heavyweight Champion, Scrap Iron Adam Pearce, coming into town to NWA Mountain State Wrestling. This is where the action is going on. Speaking of action tonight, we've got Johnny Blast and Billy Litt tangling up in the ring.
Yeah, you definitely don't want to miss that match. That's going to be an incredible match right there. Them two are just ready to go at it.
Yeah, they're going to tear it down. Folks, stay tuned. NWA Mountain State Wrestling in your living room coming up right after this.
NWA Mountain State is paid in part by Lewis Automotive in Beckley and lewisautomotive.com, giving you the best deals on Suzuki, Nissan, and pre-owned cars. Kramer Security and Investigations, now hiring in all of southern West Virginia at kramersecurity.net. Mark A. Hunt and Associates, practicing law since 1994 and online at markahunt.com. The West Virginia Tobacco Quit Line. Get help to quit smoking now at westvirginiaquitline.com.
This is Commissioner Larry Light. If you'd like to see the great TV stars of NWA Mountain State Wrestling come to your town, give us a call at area code 304-673-2054 or check us out on the web.
Lance Erickson, you're big, you're mean, you're tough, but don't think for 1 second that I am none of those things either. I'll go toe for toe with you. Maybe you'll win, maybe I'll win. Guaranteed, both of us come out. A little bruised, a little scarred, but at the end, it'll be my hand raised. It's my time. Tonight, hard work pays off.
Jimmy Nemeth, tonight, you get the graces and the honor of wrestling the Canadian Lion Lance Erickson. Let me tell you something, Mr. Nemeth, whatever your name is, I don't have time for games. Today, you find out why Lance Erickson is here for gold. Do you see this, Mr. Nemeth? Do you see the damage? Look at the damage I've done to this on people. I take pride in hurting people. So guess what? Bring your little stick or whatever it is you got, because I'm going to stick it somewhere I shouldn't. I'll see you in the ring, kid.
Making his way to the ring. Introducing Jimmy Nemeth. is scheduled for one fall with a 10-minute time limit. First, in this corner right here, introducing, he is Jimmy Nemeth. Second, in this corner right here, his opponent, he is the Canadian Lion, the next Mountain State Heavyweight Champion. Get it straight, kid. Correction. Lance Erickson.
Lance Erickson, of course, still has that open contract.
Get out.
He's running out. He's running Jacques Moliere out of the ring. Lance Erickson has that briefcase with that open contract. He's moving the referee out of the way, telling him to stay put. And this is your first match right here on NWA Mountain State Wrestling. Last weekend, Jimmy Nemeth was involved in a television title matchup with the champion, the Maestro, which ended with him submitting and then being ran over top of by Lance Erickson and the Army of Darkness. So this is maybe an opportunity at regaining space here. Lance Erickson taking the wrist. Respect is something this man tries to keep to himself here. He shoots Jimmy Nemeth across. So if you feel disrespected by Lance Erickson, you're just joining the crowd. Lance Erickson with a big scoop slam on Jimmy Nemeth in our opening contest here on NWA Mountain State.
Give up.
NWA Mountain State.
I'm coming, Johnny
to have Cucumber and Company as our production group. They're bringing action right there in your living
It won't be
room.
long,
Right there.
Come on, Johnny! I know you're in the building, you long-haired freak!
Most of them, yes. Coming up, we've got NWA Mountain State Wrestling television heavyweight title matchup. John Flash versus Billy Lee. Wow, Jimmy Nemeth firing back. We've got Ricky Shane taking on Boris Dragoff in the Army of Darkness. This is another opportunity for the man to get some payback. Whoa! Big forearm shiver takes the lumberjack down here. I'm telling you, as Lance Erickson, Irish whips him across, sets him up for a spine buster with the ability. Here's your cover.
1, 2, 3.
That's it. Lance Erickson isn't finished with him. Lance Erickson sends him out to the floor.
Take the save now, Johnny! Sooner or later, I want my title shot!
Wow. That was a victory from a spine buster with authority.
The winner of the match, the Canadian Lion, and soon to be the new NWA Mountain State Wrestling Heavyweight Champion, Lance Erickson.
All right, guys, we're going to be coming right back here with Ricky Shane versus the Big Russian Boris Dragoff, and I want to leave you with a glance at the brand new NWA Mountain State Wrestling t-shirt being worn by Dwayne Muncie of Cucumber and Company. This t-shirt, $25, or you can get it and the limited edition Diablo Jr. Legendary Luchador t-shirt for only $40.
Get them on our website, NWAMountainState.com. Check it out.
Straightforward pricing at Lewis Automotive. That means the absolute lowest price on the best selection of pre-owned vehicles. Save big with prices starting at $69.95 and 2.9% financing on all pre-owned in stock. Plus, we'll buy your car whether you buy from us or not. Come see us and you'll see why we've been selling cars in Southern West Virginia for over 80 years. Only at Lewis Automotive, where the sale never ends. Call 1-800-TO-BECKLEY.
Kramer Security and Investigations, an industry leader, is currently hiring for the position of security officer throughout Southern West Virginia. At Kramer, quality begins and ends with our security officers. We are proud to offer a variety of shifts, competitive wages, professional training, and a great opportunity. For information, please call 304-256-0300. That's 256-0300, or apply in person at our Market Street Beckley or Walker Street Princeton locations. Kramer Security and Investigations, securing your future today. An equal opportunity employer.
Today on Fox WVNS, Ricky Shane climbs through the ropes with the mean Russian Boris Dragoff. Boris Dragoff, in Mountain State Wrestling, I've wrestled Mexicans, and a whole herd of banditos couldn't run Ricky Shane out of town. And then I climbed in the ring with one of the meanest Canadians there is in Lance Erickson, and he couldn't round up the Mounties and run Ricky Shane out of town. So what makes you think you can do it, Boris? You, like the rest of the world at the end of this hour, will know who I am.
Ricky Shane, I have sat and watched you rise to top of NWA. But I tell you this, tonight, Ricky Shane, Boris Dragoff, you'll never face anybody like me. You want to talk about all the bandinos, the Canadians, I'm neither. I am the Soviet star, Boris Dragoff, shining brighter than anybody else in the NWA. And tonight, you're going down, and you won't get back up. You tell him, Draven.
Ricky Shane, tonight you walk through the valley of the shadow of death, and you will fear this evil.
Hush! 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 Hush!
Making our way to the ring, escorted by Mike Draven, introducing Boris Dragoff and Pitbull Bob Brown. Together, they are the army of darkness.
Come on, guys!
This match is scheduled for one fall with a 10-minute time limit. First, in this corner right here, escorted to the ring by Mike Draven and Pitbull Bob Brown. Introducing his Boris Dragoff. And together, they are the army of darkness. Second, in this corner right here, introducing his Ricky Shane. After this match, Referee Ryan.
Ricky Shane looking for his opportunity to get some payback on the Army of Darkness, one-on-one against the big Russian Boris Dragoff. But the bad thing is, the Army of Darkness doesn't exactly play by the rules, and outside the ring, you got the rule breakers of Mike Draven and Pitbull Bob Brown. And the match is underway. Ricky Shane's gonna have to watch his back in this one. Oh! Dragoff starting off immediately with a knee to the breadbasket. Some chops in the corner. And Ricky Shane down reversing ground sweep, sending him across. And a high back drop. And a clothesline down by the man that's held every title in the company except for the junior heavyweight title. Ricky Shane's going to shoot him across. Sets him up. Monkey flip now. The big Russian is sent almost all the way back to St. Petersburg. Here's your cover. This has been a very exciting hour so far. With Ricky Shane cinching in the wrist lock now on the big Russian. Coming up next, we've got Maestro defending against Steve Austin. Looks like, oh, slaps exchange now by both men. Both men shoving their way out of the corner. Big fist now. Oh, Ricky Shane's giving one right. But here's another one by Ricky Shane. Dragoff cuts him off with a knee. Irish whip across there. Another reversal by Ricky Shane. And a big elbow on the big Russian who goes down. Mike Draven works his way around the corner to try to give his man support. But by the time he'd have gotten there, Ricky Shane would have had the win. Big forearm shiver by the big Russian. Shots to the breadbasket now. He's going to shoot him across again. Here's another reversal. Ricky Shane misses the elbow. Another hard shot. Whips him in. Ricky Shane reverses the move. Dragoff reverses. Unorthodox maneuver by Dragoff. Sending Ricky Shane to the mat by the back of the skull. Break it! Right into the living room. Curse if you cover, here's the cover. Ricky Shane kicks out very quickly. These guys are really taking it to each other. Come on, get him out of the corner. They've been on the tear ever since I've been back on the broadcast. Ricky Shane with a shoulder tackle now. Hits the far ropes. Hits in Jason Rose. Oh! And Dragoff sends him to the floor on the far side. And the Pitbull Bob Brown. And of course Dragoff's going to work him out against the far side of the ring. Ricky Shane now proving that even in a one-on-one contest, you've got to take on three men when the Army of Darkness are involved, Jacques. Big elbow drop down by the Russian. And a cover. 1, 2. Ricky Shane's losing some of his head of steam, and that's what happens when one man has to take on three. He gives. He gives. Give it up, Ricky! Give it up, Ricky! Well, Ricky, he's getting a second win now, maybe even a third win. He's up to his base and up to his feet. Blocks Dragoff, shot, lands one of his own. Ricky Shane showing he's full of raw talent in this matchup. Men exchanging blows. Big Russian sickle by the big Russian. Decade after decade, we've seen the Soviets throwing big, hard clotheslines and calling it the sickle. Now Dragoff following it up with a knee drop and a low altitude drop kick. Ricky Shane's looking a little worse for wear at this point in the matchup. Just want to remind you that our main event for the hour is going to be Johnny Blast putting the title on the line against Mr. Electricity, Billy Lee.
5 minutes remaining.
And I tell you what, it's been 5 minutes paid. All right, he's in the ring. Get out of the ring. Get out of the ring. All right, that's it. This one's over. Yeah, I just had the feeling it was going to end like this with Jacques. And now you got Billy Lynn hitting the ring. Well, you make do with what's laying around, I guess. Come on, that's my part. Man, I'm telling you. You'll pay the price. You can stick this where the sun don't shine, pal. Yeah, you'll pay. Yeah, Q-tip, get it? You'll pay this shit. Okay, baby. Come on, come on. I'm telling you, Commissioner Larry Light needs to get together with Bob Dromage and do something about this. We can't have a show anymore without the Army of Darkness running roughshod over these matches. And the call, sir.
Come on, boys. Thought that was funny. Come on, boys, come back. Well, match by disqualification, Ricky Shea.
And the crowd likes that. More proof that the good guys may not always win, but the good guys are always appreciated. And the fans here at NWA Mountain State showing their love for Ricky Shea. Guys, more great wrestling action coming up. Strode, Steve Off, Johnny Blass, Billy Litton. What great action that we've had, ladies and gentlemen.
Definitely don't want to miss it. We'll be right back, so don't go anywhere.
Attention wrestling fans, it's Jessica Schuler here. Send us videos of you talking about your favorite NWA Mountain State wrestler or wrestlers. If we like it, we may use it in our show. And be sure to visit NWAMountainState.com for the latest NWA news.
Straightforward pricing at Lewis, Suzuki, and Beckley. That means our best price on a great selection of new Suzukis. Increase your savings with 0% APR and the guaranteed highest value for your trade-in. Brand new 2011 Suzuki Kisashis have just arrived. Get yours today for only $15,763. That includes Smart Pass, keyless entry, and much more. Only at Lewis Suzuki, where the sale never ends. Call 1-800-TO-BECKLEY.
Have you been injured by the antibiotic Levaquin? If you have either had a rupture or tear of the Achilles tendon, then you may be eligible for compensation. Call the law firm of Mark A. Hunt and Associates today, 1-800-554-1280.
Cut! 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 Oh, hi everybody. Still the Meister of Wrestling, your friendly people's champion here. Sorry I don't have a little cut thing to cut with. However, a pretty little lady by my side to cut with. But I love you anyway. Steve Off, great competitor, great wrestler, NWA Dog Pound's finest. You're coming after the NWA Mountain State Television Championship. That's off to you, buddy. But this time around, you're wrestling Strozilla, the Maestro of Wrestling. The intense, the crazy, the whacked! And sometimes very nice and very evocative individual. So Steve, bring your A game. I'll bring mine. Well, I'm not going to fool you. You know what I'm going to bring. See you there. Ooh la la.
Strozilla, the Maestro of Wrestling. Brother, you know, I love you, got nothing but respect for you. But see, here's the problem. You got something that Steve Off wants and needs, and that is an NWA championship, the NWA Mountain State Television Championship. And Stro, you see, I came up a little short against Johnny Blast, not taking anything away from him. It was a phenomenal match. But today is different. Today, Hollywood is taking over the NWA one title at a time. Steve Off and Miss Hollywood are taking the gold home. End scene. Fade to black. Lights off.
Next TV champ, Leslie. Escorted by Miss Hollywood. Introducing the Silver Screen Superstar. He is Here he is, making his way to the ring. Here's the NWA Mountain State Wrestling TV champion, introducing the Stroke, the Maestro of Wrestling.
Bring that title. You will be all mine. Ooh la la.
This match is scheduled for one fall with a 10-minute time limit. First, in this corner right here, the challenger, escorted to the ring by Mrs. Hollywood, introducing the Silver Screen Superstar. He is Steve. Second, his opponent, he is the NWA Mountain State Wrestling TV champion, introducing the Stroke, the Maestro of Wrestling. After this match, referee Sean Kelly.
And the Maestro's gonna have an excellent match against Steve Off. Title is on the line here. Steve Off had a great match against the heavyweight champion Johnny Blast last week on NWA Mountain State Wrestling. Both men sizing themselves up, sizing each other up. I don't guess they have to size themselves up, do they? Boy, it's been a long day, Jacques. October's been a long month, but man, it has paid off just so well.
We sure have had many great shows here in October, and plenty more to come.
Absolutely.
You know, there's November, December, and 2012, and many more.
A lot of fans are asking where the NWA Mountain State Wrestling Tag Team Champions Bad Karma have been the past couple of weeks. Well, Bad Karma will be back in action very soon, as will, of course, one of the bigger deals that we've been talking about, Eugene, Nick Dinsmore, the former WWE superstar known as Eugene. Nick Dinsmore is going to be making his NWA Mountain State Wrestling debut.
Whoa. Did you say former WWE Eugene?
Yeah, I said former WWE Eugene. You heard me correct, my friend.
Former WWE Eugene coming down to NWA Mountain State Wrestling, everybody. You don't want to miss that.
Not at all.
That will be in Princeton and in Hinton.
And also NWA World Heavyweight Championship on the line in Princeton. Stroh's Golden Challenge. Stroh versus Pierce, Part 2 in Princeton at the Rec Center. Don't miss this, guys. This is perfect. This is why the NWA Mountain State Wrestling is the flagship of the National Wrestling Alliance.
It is also the #1 independent wrestling show in the state of West Virginia. #1.
Miss Hollywood rooting the Silver Screen Superstar on from ringside.
Don't be afraid, fans, to shout out about NWA Mountain State Wrestling. Come to the shows live. Check out our website, NWAMountainState.com. Get all our show dates, all your news, all our updates, and much more.
And you're going to have an opportunity to spare yourself a couple days of extra laundry by buying our new T-shirts.
Yeah, definitely want to do that. 1 for $25 and 2 for $45. So you save a couple of bucks if you get the two deal.
Stroh putting knees into the forehead of Steve Off. Oh, wow. That was both a jaw-breaking knee and a shot to the back. Whoa! Is he going for the crossface?
He's going for it, but Steve Off wisely going for them ropes.
Absolutely, because there's not a lot of people that come out of that crossface.
Stro showing his true ability, his athletic ability here, getting ready for that NWA World Heavyweight title match between Scrap Iron, Adam Pearce, and himself.
Well, Stro deserves his shot at the gold. I mean, he's traveled the world. Great back brain kick, great enziguri here. Takes Steve off down to the mat. And now he's going to bring him out to the center. What are we looking at here? Oh, man, look at him cinch that toe hold in. That ankle is not supposed to bend in that direction. Not that far. Off, looking for a reversal in. Yes, and now he can apply his own toe hold. Ankle lock there. Very good wrestling action by both of these men. Neither of these guys are shy away from a challenge, that's for sure. Stro breaks the hold and is first to his feet. He's landing body blow knees again.
And that would definitely break down the body. Oh, man. Beautiful, absolutely. Let's see here. Here we go. Is it over?
Miss Hollywood might want to make sure that Steve Off has the proper amount of teeth in his mouth here after it's over with.
Miss Hollywood, I hate to be in her shoes right now. I hate to be in her high heels. Like, I'll never wear them, but, you know what I'm trying to say, you know? Oh, look, Slick Steve Off. Is he tapping out? Was that a tap out?
No, but I'm sure he's thinking about it right about now. Look at the great move. We got an Indian leg lock right here. Indian death lock in the middle of the ring by the television champion, the Maestro.
This match continues to go on. Steve Off still surviving in here, trying to get that rope here.
Can he make it?
Yes.
He made it.
Miss Hollywood is happy.
That's a move you don't see very often in the wrestling these days. But I'm telling you, just because you don't see it doesn't mean it doesn't have the ability to cripple you. Oh, big chop now by the champ. Another big chop.
Here from a mile away.
Forearm shiver now. They're going to trade him mid-ring. Oh, it Stro's back to the chops.
Battle of the chops.
Oh, and now Steve Off goes to the eyes, Jacques.
Breaks that eyes. But the Stro throws him in that corner turnbuckle right there. And here we go, fans. Kabase.
Oh, big chop at the end of it.
5 minutes has elapsed. 5 minutes remaining.
Man, you can hear those ringing off the rafters. Here's Stro with the cover. 2 count only. Steve Off kicks out.
Barely kicks out. Stro almost had that.
Stro's going right back to the leg.
Let's see here. What's the Stro got playing for now? It's going to put him in that submission.
He's going to grapevine his way through, and he's going to just lean back and let the tendons and ligaments feel the gravity.
What's great about that move, everybody, is you don't have to apply much pressure for it to be effective. And wisely, the Stro dragging Steve Off to the center of the ring.
Oh, and now he's on the thighs. Look at that, Stro's body weight directly applied. He's gonna surfboard the arms too. Look at that.
Oh man, this ain't good.
Steve Off is in a world of hurt at this point as Miss Hollywood cheers him on, and now rocked back to the supine position here.
The pain, the agony Steve Off must be suffering. Oh, Sean Kelly making that pin on the Stro because his shoulders were on the ground.
Absolutely, and Steve Off got to the ropes. How much more can Steve Off's legs handle after this abuse?
Well, he's already struggling, but looks like Steve Off is somehow, some way gaining momentum after that vicious move by the Stro.
I would say that's desperation to just keep Stro from working over anything below Steve Off's knees. Look at him, he's limping around. He's not able to carry through those blows because of his leg. Look, the legs give right out from underneath him, Jacques.
Just like that, Steve Off's momentum has failed, but he continues again.
If he's able to land these blows, that means that Stro can't take his legs out from underneath him. So he's sacrificing his own body to make sure the Stro doesn't plumb near cripple him.
There you go, fans. Never underestimate nobody. And here goes the Stro with the crossface.
This is submission territory. Can he reach the ropes?
3 minutes remaining.
Can Steve Off reach the ropes?
He's got it.
Rope break.
He's got it. And the Stro making that break. On 3, he had the 5. But here he goes.
Looks like he's going to try to reapply it.
Yes, he
But
is.
can Off switch it around to lights off?
Oh, the DVT. Nice reversal by the Silver Screen Superstars.
Can he capitalize?
This might be it. We have a new TV champion. No. That was close.
Yeah, Steve Off was close to taking home the red belt of courage.
Really close, everybody. We almost had a new television champion, Steve Off. I can see him right now wearing that belt.
Well, the Silver Screen Superstar would be custom made for the television championship, but Stro is going to chop him down to size.
There we go.
Both men mounting the ropes. Is this superplex territory?
It looks like it. It very well might be. 8 minutes has elapsed. 2 minutes remaining.
Steve Off came off on the upper hand of that. He's in high-risk, high-flying territory. Whoa! He's caught. Stro bear hug DDT.
Oh man, the signature of the Stro, that was beautiful. Absolutely. It's over.
And that's it.
The winner of the match is still NWA Mountain State Wrestling TV champion. He is the Stro, the Maestro of Wrestling.
Steve Off, you got to hand it to Steve Off. He really gave Stro a run for the money.
West Virginia, the time has come. Pierce, Stro 2 for the NWA World Title, October 7th. Princeton, West Virginia, the Rec Center. Pierce, we got a message for you and the NWA. That NWA World Title is coming out, baby, to West Virginia! Ooh, yeah!
Comments from a victorious television champion who's looking forward to his title, his second world title opportunity in Princeton at the Rec Center. Man, on October 7th, Princeton is going to be on fire. The Scrap Daddy, the Stro Master, Strozilla. This is going to burn the house down, and you want to be there, folks. Stay tuned. More NWA Mountain State Wrestling action coming up. Johnny Blast, Billy Litt, title on the line. Who's going to come out? You stick around and find out.
For the past 16 years, Mark Hunt has helped hundreds of people who were injured in a car wreck. Mark Hunt and Associates help people put their lives back together after a car wreck. We get cars repaired, medical bills and lost wages paid, and get you the compensation deserved. Call Mark Hunt and Associates. We have the experience to help you when you can't help yourself. Mark Hunt and Associates, 304-344-1800, or on the web at www.markahunt.com.
Hi, I'm Mark Muncie, one of the owners of Travelers Motor Club. I'd like to tell you about some of the services that we have for ATV riders just like yourselves. Whether or not you ride ATVs, take a look at our services, see how they help you. You can join our fun club for just pennies a day. And remember, at Travelers Motor Club, we've been a trusted name since 1965, and when you need us, we'll be there to help you.
Dude. I'm just giving him Jack Ross's.
Ladies and gentlemen, the challenger, Mr. Electricity, he is Billy This match is scheduled for 1 fall with TV time remaining, and it is for the NWA Mountain State Wrestling Heavyweight title, and it is the main event for this hour. First, in this corner right here, the challenger. Introducing Mr. Electricity, he is Billy Lee. Second, his opponent in this corner right here, he is the NWA Mountain State Wrestling Heavyweight Champion. He is Johnny Blaze. After this match, referee Sean Kelly.
Main event action here on Fox, West Virginia. This is NWA Mountain State Wrestling, the flagship of the National Wrestling Alliance. And there you see the Heavyweight Championship title belt hoisted aloft by referee Sean Kelly. Champion Johnny Blast defending in this main event against Mr. Electricity, Billy Lit. Jacques Moliere doing an excellent job, the gold standard himself on all of our ring introductions, a lot of our interviews. Hey man, I call him like I see him. You are a class act.
You are the famous Dean Bibb, and to everybody that doesn't know that, even the famous Dean Bibb himself doesn't even acknowledge it, but I do.
Well, thank you for the compliment, Jacques. Well, thank you, sir.
You are welcome.
Johnny Blast now tying up Billy Litt's hand. Did you notice how he worked Billy Litt's free arm into his own left hand and into part of the headlock? Oh, a nice reversal now by the challenger, Billy Litt.
There he is, Billy Litt. Looks like he's got the heavyweight champion, Johnny Blast. He's got him in them leg scissors. I mean, that's a bad place to be. I mean, all that pressure. The legs are the strongest part of the human body, and I'm telling you right now, the neck is one of the weakest parts of the human body. But the heavyweight champion wisely puts his feet on that bottom rope, which Billy has to make the break. If he wants to be that heavyweight champion, he needs to make the break. If he didn't, he will have been disqualified.
Yes, you summed up the legs and the neck so perfectly. Johnny Blast working on the wrist there. Wow! Yanking those tendons. Hey, how many times have these guys been in the ring together as adversaries? And now they're on almost friendly. Oh, nice fireman's carry now by the heavyweight champion and working the wrist again.
It doesn't matter.
Exactly.
You know, it's the heavyweight title. You can be best friends or worst enemies.
It's just good to see Johnny Blast, after winning the championship, getting the respect that he so deserves. Johnny Blast has been a fighting champion. He has ran from no one, friend or foe, as you said.
Absolutely, and you can tell that this is going to be a clean match. We're not going to have anyone cheating. I mean, I don't know how desperate Billy Litt is, but I know Johnny Blast ain't desperate at all. He's got that belt. He earned it fair and square. Oh, look at this. Billy Litt with the reverse.
That's why the man's Mr. Electricity. Struck twice by lightning. The man is on a performance par above most of the talent. Hey, you were talking about Johnny Blast. Johnny Blast didn't expect to be the heavyweight champion. He just ended up the heavyweight champion, and he's showing kind of a new turn as champion. So also is four-time NWA World Heavyweight Champion Scrap Iron Adam Pearce. Here's the challenger with the schoolboy, and Blast kicks out. But Scrap Iron Adam Pierce feels a new lease on life. He figures this is his last time around. Doctors said he'd never wrestle again because of his neck injury. But he feels like he's been given one final opportunity, one last time aboard the train, and he's viewing it. He doesn't want to take the cheap shots. He doesn't want to take shortcuts like he has. He wants to be a fighting champion and give the people what they want, and it's refreshing to see that.
Yes. Here we go. What's this? Billy Litt. Beautiful.
And the champion was in the ropes.
He had his hands beneath the rope and on the rope as well. Now Billy Litt, struck by lightning twice, true story. There's nothing fake about that, and there's nothing fake about NWA Mountain State Wrestling.
It doesn't tickle, does it, Jacques?
No, Mountain State Wrestling does not tickle.
Whoa, Blast saw that one coming. Billy telegraphed the drop kick a little too much, or maybe they've had too much experience in the ring together.
You see, the only reason why Billy Litt is injured right now is because he has nothing to contact with.
Now, see, a lot of people don't understand that. The ability to make contact with your opponent gives you that much more control over your own landing because you can control your body. Oh, wow. Big kick there. And Billy firing into the midsection of Johnny Blast. And Blast firing back across the shoulder blades.
Yes. All right, there we go. Oh, into the corner turnbuckle. Absolutely superb.
And Blast sizes him up and shoots him across via the Irish whip. Here comes another one. Yeah, again.
Big clothesline. Is it over? No.
Boy, it could have been. That was one hard clothesline by the heavyweight champion.
Yes. Well, I'll tell you right now, fans, you are watching NWA Mountain State Wrestling. We're your hosts. I'm Jacques Moliere here with the famous Dean Bibb, and this is our main event for this hour. And I'm telling you, everybody, tune in every Sunday at 11 o'clock a.m. right here on Fox 59 and watch the greatest #1 independent wrestling show in the state of West Virginia and much, much more.
Yeah, I'm going to say much, much more because we're blowing up all across the country on the forums at NWA Wrestling, on the forums at alliance-wrestling.com, somethingawful.com.
Forget about YouTube.com.
Yeah, absolutely. Billy Litt is still in this one. Billy Litt and Ricky Shane are going to be challenging the NWA Tag Team Champions next week on television.
5 minutes left. 5 minutes into this match.
If Billy Litt makes it past Johnny Blast, he's going to walk into a tag team match as the heavyweight champion against Bad Karma.
He's off the ropes.
Oh, he lands his own clothesline on the heavyweight champion.
It's full contact. Look at that fluid shock with that clothesline. Brings down Johnny Blast.
Blast reverses now, sends Billy off, and catches the springboard elbow for his efforts.
That's how you do it, Billy Litt. Good job. Is it over? Do we have a new champion?
No, 2 counts, says referee Sean Kelly. And here's Billy going up for the rafters.
I can see it now. There we go. Billy Litt making his way to the tippity top rope. Here we go.
Oh, high risk. It comes up empty. Johnny Blast rolled underneath it.
Looks like Billy Litt injured himself on that maneuver right there.
How could he not? Blast plants the boot.
X-Factor.
The blasting cap goes off, and Billy Litt. Lance Erickson! Lance Erickson's in the ring.
Lance Erickson is in the ring. But now that's room.
This one's over. I'm not sure who he's going to call in favor of, but Lance Erickson's blown it. Keep ringing the bell. Keep ringing the bell. He's going to turn his attention now on Billy Litt. The Canadian Lion is going to work Billy Litt over. Spine buster.
You know, that Canadian Lion, Lance Erickson, man, he sure is trying to take every single body out right here at NWA, Mountain State Wrestling.
And again, it's a constant thing.
It's over, Lance.
Stalling Fisherman's brainbuster.
Right on the neck. Come on, no more.
And we've got Leonard Sims getting on the microphone here.
Yes, CEO Leonard Sims.
As the carnage still is rolling.
Come on.
Lance Erickson.
Pay attention, Lance.
Lance. The way Victor's going.
not going to happen. It's not going to happen.
Lance Erickson says he's going to let Stroh take the world championship, and then he's going to cash in.
An old friend of yours that has an axe to grind with you. You remember somebody a few years ago named Nick from OVW? Nick Dinsmore, Chaplain, Eugene, formerly in WWE. I've been on the phone with him, telling him about what you've been up to of late. He's not too happy about what's going on with you. Trying to hurt people. So, Nick and I have come to an agreement.
Okay, what's your agreement? I don't care. I want a title shot. I didn't come back here to wrestle bums. I come back here for gold. So you either give me gold or I'll leave you laying. I'll leave your champ laying. I'll leave you laying if you mess with me.
Wow.
You won't be anywhere, will you? You lay your hand on anyone else. There will be no more Lance Erickson.
Oh, he just laid the gauntlet down. He's saying if he touches anybody else, Lance Erickson's going to be gone from NWA Mountain State.
Good.
So you're telling me if I hit him, I'm done.
Yes, you are. Plain English.
And he's
won't have his chance that he wants.
So there it is. Is it worth an opportunity?
That he has a lot
Catch it up to
you.
So Nick Dinsmore wants a piece of Lance Erickson.
Nick Dinsmore will be there, and we'll have some surprises for you.
All right, there it was. Leonard Sims is saying Nick Dinsmore. Nick Dinsmore is going to meet up with the Canadian Lion, Lance Erickson. So that's what all of this commotion is all about. Leonard Sims laying the law out on the line here at NWA Mountain State Wrestling. Folks, there you go. Princeton, West Virginia is actually going to be a whole lot hotter.
No contest.
No contest. You heard the decision there by referee Sean Kelly, but you also heard Leonard Sims telling Lance Erickson that Nick Dinsmore is coming to NWA Mountain State to settle some score. Folks, that's happening at Princeton next week. You want to be there. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be right back to wrap things up right after this.
Not only am I going to be there to see Lance Erickson get his rear end whipped, but I'm going to be sitting here happy and enjoying it.
Right back
to that Indian Deathlock again.
Not quite an Indian Deathlock, but a hell of a variation.
Absolutely.
Fans are getting behind Stroh. Jonathan Styles, what is the time limit? Where are we at on the time limit?
We are about 2 minutes away from the judges having to intervene in this match.
Stroh fighting with everything he has left in him at this point.
Both men are worn out.
43 minutes elapsed. 2 minutes remaining.
There's the 2 minute mark. Rockstar, we're at the 2 minute mark in this championship match.
Both men fighting with everything we have. Stroh trying to smash Adam Pearson's skull into smithereens here.
But Stroh has to dig deep. Stroh has to dig down. He has to get that fortitude. He has to go for it. This is all of the gold, baby. This is for the 10 pounds of gold. The NWA World Heavyweight Championship belt.
Adam Pearce begging, but Stroh knows better than giving him an opening here. Stroh standing tall above him. Adam Pearce on his knees like he should be. And Stroh doing the wise thing and kicking him straight in the gut.
Forearm. As laying into punches. Ducks under. Grabs the arm. Is it going back to the crippler crossface? Yes! He locks it in the center of the ring. He's got it locked in. Pounding away on his head.
44 minutes elapsed. 1 minute remaining.
1 minute remaining. 60 seconds in this World Heavyweight title match. Less than 60 seconds, ladies and gentlemen. And Strode is going for it all. He's laying the elbows in on him.
Hammering away on that back, wrenching back on that neck, making Adam Pearce experience every ounce of pain, every cream he has. It's vested in this hold right now. He's trying to break him in half. Come on, come on, give up, Adam Pearce, give up. Strode doing everything he can here.
He hooks the other arm now.
30 seconds
30 seconds, Rockstar. 30 seconds.
Strode doing everything he can to tear Adam Pearce in half. He's worked on the neck. He's worked on the rotator cuff. He's trying to snap
20 seconds, Rockstar. He is stretching the world heavyweight champion. Laying the elbows in. Less than 20 seconds of the match.
All the hooks of West Virginia on the line here.
7, 6, 5,
Come on,
4, 3, 2, 1.
The match is
Ring the bell. Ring the bell.
It's time limit. That means we go to a judge's decision. Judge's decision.
The judges are going to make a decision on who wins this wrestling match. Joe Rage. What do you got to say?
Give it to Strode, Maestro Wrestling.
The Strode. That's 1 out of 3.
Ooh la la,
Larry
sir.
Light, Commissioner. Larry Light, who do you give this match to? Who wins?
I score this match.
What?
Come on, who is it?
Who do you choose? You know who to choose. Choose him. Choose Pierce. Choose Pierce. I'm gonna rip your head off.
Adam Pearce.
Thank you.
What in the blue crap is this?
What is this, Rockstar? What is Bulldozer doing?
I think we're seeing sour grapes come into
Looks
play
like I
here.
got the last choice.
Come on, Dozer.
Dozer, what are you doing? He's walking to Strode. Look, he's walking towards Strode. He's walking towards Strode, Rockstar. He's going towards Strode.
Ooh la la!
He's going to vote for Strode.
Bulldozer's going to do the right.
For Strode.
Bulldozer's going to do the right thing. He's going to do it.
Think again, Jay Style.
What? Bulldozer,
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, still remaining NWA World Heavyweight Champion, Scrap Iron, Adam Pearce.
History of wrestling.
What has Dozer done?
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I'm telling you right now what a great hour we had. I'm your host, Jacques Moliere, here with the famous Dean Bibb, and I just want to let everybody know to tune in every Sunday at 11 o'clock a.m. on Fox 59. And don't forget about our website, NWAMountainState.com.
You guys have a good one. Support the troops and tune in every week for NWA Mountain State.